Be still. Be still. Be still. Relax and rest in truth now. Rest in the realization that you are not local. You are not personal. Not out in the world on your own. You are consciousness, pure consciousness. And because God is the only life, the only presence, the only being in all of existence, your consciousness, your life, your presence, your being is that of God. Good, completeness, wholeness, eternity, and nothing else, nothing other, nothing different. So now be still and rest, relax in this truth which is being known for you and is fully happening as you. Be still, rest, relax, and simply receive. Let the light of truth fill your awareness, which has nothing to do with your effort, but your stillness, your rest, your relaxation, your openness. Be still and rest and receive alone. God consciousness is your consciousness. So rest, dear one. You have nothing to fear. You have nothing to want. Nothing more than this stillness, this silence, this rest, this openness is needed. Be still. Rest in your consciousness, for your consciousness is already the fullness of God, being your mind, your body, and all the health, all the vitality, the life, the beauty, the freedom of mind and body this minute. Your very consciousness is the life of God, of truth. The fullness of the life of God, of truth. The harmony, the peace itself being you, your body, your entire experience. Be still and rest and receive. If you are experiencing pain, it doesn't mean you're failing in spirit. The very opposite is true. You are rising in spirit or spiritual awareness. It is because you are rising in spiritual awareness, it is because your consciousness is beautifully illuminating in truth, like the earth being filled with light at dawn, that sometimes pain is felt. Pain is felt as stubborn material belief is dissolved. It's the very dissolving of untrue beliefs, qualities, conditions that leave you temporarily experiencing pain or suffering in some way. And sometimes a seeming increase of that pain or suffering, that illness, that disease. This is nothing to be frightened of. It is good actually, because it is your rising in consciousness, your illuminating consciousness, that is rousing and flushing out all untrue belief and the attachment to it. Do not be fearful of illness, disease, or pain, or any suffering. Be filled with joy in the realization that your complete health, wholeness, freedom of being and body is being experienced, is rising out of the false sense of being, the material or physical or mental sense, the worldly sense, and revealing itself as illumined sense, illumined consciousness. That being healthy, happy, joyous, free, mind, body, and world. Fear not, it is I. Be still and know that I am God. I am the truthful body. I am the life, the wholeness, the strength, the freedom, the joy of your being, your body, your world. Fear not, be still, and know that the very I you are is God. Be still, be still. You are safe in spirit. You are protected in the arms of spirit, of love, of grace, unconditionally. Be still in spirit. Be still in your consciousness. Knowing that your consciousness is actually, despite the way the mind detects it or understands it, realizes it, thinks of it, is God. Think about that. Your consciousness is actually God, the one consciousness. All the miracles of God exist right here as and embodied in your consciousness. Can you believe that? Can you grasp that? The whole of God is embodied in and as your consciousness. Therefore, all the miracles of God, of infinity, of divinity, of grace, of the Christ consciousness, the God or illumined or Buddha consciousness, exist right here, happening as the very consciousness you are. You don't have to do anything to experience your complete wholeness of awareness and body, or complete healing of awareness and body. Simply be still and receive the light which is already the whole of God, embodied in and as, happening as your consciousness this very second. And so be still and rest in your consciousness. It knows. It is. It is omniscience itself. It is life itself. It is the fullness of omniscience, the fullness of life itself as you. And so simply rest in that consciousness you call yours and receive. Receive awareness, receive illumination. Be still and know that I am God, the one I, your consciousness, your body. Be still, rest, and receive the illumined awareness that now reveals your complete health and wholeness, youthfulness, vitality of being and body. Be still as truth now fills your awareness, fills your consciousness with the light of revelation, the light of truth, the light of revealed health of being and body. It is your stillness, your still and rested mind, that witnesses the light of truth it truly is. Let's hear that again. It is your stillness. We can add your receptivity. It is your stillness and receptivity that witnesses the light of truth you truly are. Your consciousness truly is. Not your thinking, not doing, not being this way or that way, but your stillness and rest, your receptivity and peaceful, relaxed, spacious mind that is the mind filled with light. And that light reveals your truth, your whole and healthy body. You have your whole and healthy body this second, and the light of truth filling consciousness, filling awareness. That light of truth is already here and now, but your awareness becomes rested and attuned to that which is happening as you, and your truthful body is revealed in that and as that illumined awareness. In the light of truth happening as your consciousness, illness, disease, pain, suffering is witnessed as actually being nothing, and harmony is revealed. In the light of truth, all untruth is witnessed as actually being nothing, and harmony revealed. In the light of truth, pain disappears. Illness, disease melts or dissolves as harmony is now revealed. In the light of truth, illness, disease, injury, pain is seen as only false sense. And as that false sense is dissolved, the darkness is dissolved in illumined consciousness, so disease, pain, suffering, illness dissolves, because that pain, suffering, illness was a darkness of consciousness, an unknowing. And that dissolving, as you simply sit and bathe in the presence of truth, the light of truth, dissolves just as an ice cube dissolves in the warm waters. Just rest in the warm and loving waters of God, the consciousness of God, the warm and loving consciousness presence of God, your very consciousness. Indeed, your consciousness is infinite warmth, infinite love, infinite truth. The omnipresence of God itself, melting all untruth, every grain of untruth from your experience, as you simply rest and relax and bathe and be open to the stillness and the peace. remember, dear one, you never have to make any effort for God, for your health, for your wholeness, your freedom. It is yours freely now, this minute. God, therefore, health and vitality and wholeness and freedom of being and body seeks you. Just be still and let that which is seek your awareness, fill your awareness, which it does automatically. Simply be still and let consciousness become ever more illumined in and as your awareness. Remember, God is. God is consciousness, the one consciousness. Therefore, your consciousness is that one, and it forever seeks your conscious awareness. Be still and become aware of that which is happening. Become aware of the light of truth rising in your experience, rising in your conscious awareness. Your health, your life, your truth already is. God already is the life and health and freedom of being. Simply be still and become aware of that life, that health, that fullness, being the very you are. Be still and become aware of the light of truth happening as your very consciousness, without having to seek it, without having to make a single effort for it, but just by resting, being still, and beholding what is happening as the truth of you. God is forever seeking you. You never have to seek God. Therefore, remember, keep in mind, health is forever seeking you. You never have to seek it. And make sure you realize that your health already is. God already is, and besides God there is nothing else. Therefore, life and health already is, and besides life and health there is no other type of being or body. It is simply that awareness is not aware of that fullness of life and health. As your sense and my sense of awareness becomes still and receptive and open to truth, then it is that we witness truth seeking our awareness, filling our awareness, and we hour by hour become more aware of the life we already are, the body, the health, the vitality we already are and have. And so in this way we can say your health, your complete healing is forever seeking you. You never have to seek it. Just be still and rest in the gentle awareness that your consciousness is already your perfect, strong and vital body of health and wholeness. Be still and let your consciousness shine through to reveal your truthful body, perfectly whole and healthy, here and now. By now you are lifted, just in these 30 or so minutes, 35 minutes. And that lift in conscious awareness, which you've had nothing to do with consciously, you've made no effort for it, you've been still, you've been listening, you've been receptive, you've been resting, has already made you feel better, has it not? It's already released some fear, some pain maybe, some suffering maybe, or your senses of it, and given you a greater sense of warmth, of grace, of life, of relief. And this is actually much more than just that sense of relief being felt, or that sense of warmth or light being felt. It is the very revealing of your fully healthy, vital, strong, healed body. Your full health and freedom is already fully manifest and demonstrated in and as your consciousness. And you're beginning to feel it, experience it. And so be still and continue to let it pour into your living awareness, just as light pours into the world at dawn. It will quickly reveal your healthy, healed body. Rest, rest, be still, and receive. Fear not, dear one, your whole and completely healthy body exists, fully manifest, fully demonstrated, already for you, fully visible, fully tangible, and real to your human senses this very minute in your consciousness. Therefore, turn to your consciousness itself. Don't continue to look at the way your consciousness appears to be as your body or as the illness, disease, injury, but turn to consciousness itself. There, as consciousness itself, is your perfectly whole and healthy demonstrated body. Seek the kingdom of God itself, we hear. And this means seek the kingdom of consciousness itself. Not the things which is the way consciousness appears to be through the five senses and three dimensions of the mind. But seek consciousness itself. Seek the kingdom of God itself. And then as you do that, never seeking any changes or any betterment, any improvement, any gain of health or healing in that sensed outer experience of body, but seeking consciousness alone for itself alone, seeking God alone for itself alone, then it is that the things of God, the things of your experience, in this case the things of the healthy or healed whole vital body, are made visible, tangible to you. Come up in your awareness as being visible and tangible and real to you. And so carry on resting, being still, and beholding truth becoming obvious to you, visible to you, real to you here and now. Be still, be still, be still. Your health is here now. It is present here, now. It is fully manifest here now. It is already demonstrated for you here now. Therefore, be still, and simply behold, simply witness as you rest and let. I am with you always. Thank you, thank you.
I hope you enjoy this spiritual audio. Like, share and subscribe for more.